Good evening, Goffstown, and welcome to another night of Grizzly basketball. We're here at the Grizzly Den with the Lady Grizzlies tonight, playing against Memorial. So I'm Bob Bartolucci, and I'm joined here tonight with my special guest star, father of one of our star players. This is Mr. Lee Still, poor guy, father of 3 daughters. Girls are a lot of work, but I happen to know your girls. They're very good girls. And, of course, we got Reese playing tonight, starter. So, Lee, what do you think? What do you think's going to happen tonight, or what do you think of the season so far? We're not having the best season at 2-6.
Well, I was pleasantly surprised we were shooting for 500 at one point.
Yep. In one game or overall?
First 4 games.
There we go.
But we settled into where we've earned. Hey there.
So,
Rose.
saying hi to the girls. So, Reese said she was going to try extra hard tonight, so she could be one of the roses of the game. And obviously, we'll be doing that after the game. So, Goffstown, this is again another winnable game. This is a game that theoretically, on paper, we should be able to compete and hopefully play well.
Where's Memorial at?
That I'm not exactly sure. You know, my old sidekick would keep track of all that stuff. So, Lee, why didn't you do some
the
homework?
color and you were the numbers.
Well, no, you're supposed to do that stuff. I'm going to be the play-by-play guy.
Boy, this is a fantastic anchor to a day.
Yeah, I know, huh? So
I think it's going to be a great game. You can read between the lines there.
there we go. So we're going to have Al do his introductions. We'll do the national anthem, and then we'll be back on live.
Between the Crusaders of Manchester Memorial High School and the Grizzlies of High School. This NHIAA event is showing your respect for the athletes, coaches, and officials to make this game a meaningful one for all of those involved. And for your safety and security, in case of emergency, please note where the nearest exit is to your location. If we need to evacuate, an announcement will be made at that time. Thanks so much for your cooperation. And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for Manchester Memorial High School. At forward, 5'6" junior, number 13, Kiki Gallardo. At forward, 5'6" junior, number 12, Jalen Hopkins. At center, a 5'9" junior, number 10, Taylor Andrade. At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 1, and at guard, a 5'6" junior, the coach of the Crusaders is Paul Brett, assistant coach is Mike Kevin. And now, here is the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. At forward, 5'11" junior, number 0, Reese Still. At forward, 5'9" junior, number 14, Eddie Blazer. At guard, 5'4" junior, number 3, Taylor Johnson. At guard, 5'4" junior, number 32, Josh Shannon. And at guard, 5'6" senior, number 4, Leah Brissett. The coach of the Grizzlies is Nick Tracy. Assistant coach is Scott Brandon. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise if you are able and remove your hats as we honor America, as servicemen and women serving all over the globe, and all of our veterans with the playing of our national anthem.
Lady Grizzlies going up against Memorial. And apparently my sidekick, Lee here, never even realized we had a GTV studios or anything else. Maybe halftime I'll take you for a little walk and show you the control room. And yeah, we're a big deal, you know, Lee, you know.
Moving up in the world here at GHS.
Actually, wow, we've been moving up. We're moving you up now with us, broadcasting out to thousands, if not millions of people right now. We do know that we have people from different parts of the country, the Carolinas and Florida.
Really?
Grandparents watching. This is the only way to get the chance to see their kids. They go online.
Wonderful.
Live stream these. And, of course, live in Goffstown. It's a cold night, so people want to stay in at home. They can watch it here. And we got this number 0 apparently going to taking the tip off. The Memorial takes a shot from outside, just off the rim. Taylor Johnson, good job keeping that in. A little bit ahead of Jenna Shannon, so out of bounds.
The big question is Addie going to make it to the fourth quarter?
I think she will. She's been doing much better about her fouling now.
That's good news.
Yep.
She's the Dennis Wadman of this team.
She absolutely is. And one of the things is when Addie's on, she's very effective. No question. Taylor gets the first foul for Goffstown. Jenna kicks into Taylor. Andriani. So here we go. It'll be Goffstown possession. So Jenna Shannon will be taking this out. Over to Taylor. Back to Jenna. Jenna's moving in. Over to Reese still. Reese. Nia Brissett. It's inside to Jenna. Kicks it back out to Reese. Over to Maria. Oh, and that was deflected out by Kiki.
She's playing like she has a little pressure on her. I guess it might be Dad sitting over here in the corner pocket.
Well, she knows you're here, that's for sure.
She knows she has to earn that rose.
She knows she has to earn the rose if she wants it. Still to Jenna. Jenna tried to feed it down low to Addie, and I think it was just a little high, so Addie lost control of that. Now Memorial's working it down. Grizzlies putting on some pressure at the half court. Shot from just outside by Jalen Hartford, just missed. Brissett, Shannon, Taylor, back to Jenna Shannon. In for Reese. Like to see her drive. Come on, Reese. Addie Glazer gets it out. Taylor Johnson takes a long outside shot, but she hits a 3. That was a nice shot by Taylor. Oh, Reese did a good job there, cutting right in front of Balzao, Jenna. Memorial's inbounding this. I like to see the Grizzlies pressuring them before they even allow them to set up.
It's a good squad out there.
Going to be a foul on Jenna Shannon here. That's Goffstown's second foul as a team.
What year is Jenna?
Jenna is a junior this year. Oh, Reese still with a steal. Oh, and then she was fouled. So that's going to be a number 1.
Wider, Taylor, wider, Taylor, wider,
No,
wider.
it's apparently number 10. Taylor Andriani. Brissett inbounding this to Taylor Johnson. Taylor kicks it out to Reese. Reese surveying. Down low to Jenna. Out to Addie. Out to Taylor for another 3. Oh, Addie Glazer. Good boards. Puts up that rebound. Again, the Grizzlies pressuring Memorial all the way down the court. Well, that's going to be another foul, unfortunately, on Goffstown. It's going to be Mia Brissett. So very quickly up to 3 fouls. So they're going to be going to the line pretty soon if we don't. So Jalen Hartford here on the line. Hit the first one. That'll be Memorial's Crusaders' first point. And Hartford just missed the second one. Ooh, somebody went into the bench, but luckily she didn't go head first. I thought she was going head first.
Not too long ago, you were with a member of the Winterburn clan.
Yes.
The Dynasty, Meredith.
Yes.
Love that kid.
It is, yes, Meredith Winterburn. And I watch Ava a lot, too, who's playing right up at SNU.
How's she doing?
She is one of the starting players and one of the stars for SNU.
Oh, good for her.
And she's very recognizable there, hitting threes like she was for us here. So there is a game at SNU tomorrow if anybody wants to venture out into the cold at 1:30 against Pace. Jenna Shannon takes an outside shot just a little high. Taylor Johnson comes down with the rebound to Addie. Addie Glazier out to Taylor, over to Shannon, to Taylor, back down low to Addie. Kicks it out to Reese. Oh, that's great. Reese drives it. Oh, just missed.
Tough shot, kid.
Oh. We're set with that rebound. Works it down. Oh. Another foul on the Crusaders. So Brissett's going to inbound this for the Grizzlies. Over to Shannon. Jenna takes the outside shot just off the rim, but Reese still gets the rebound. Back to Shannon. Over to Maria Brissett.
Jenna's not afraid to pop those threes, is she?
I don't know why I keep calling Mia Maria. It's Mia.
You're calling her Maria?
I did a couple times. I'm old, you know. Really. Here we go. Mia.
You got no arguments from me.
Taylor Johnson. Johnson back to Mia Brissett. Back to Johnson. To Jenna Shannon. Addie. Sends it over to Johnson. Now to Reese up top. Back to Glazier, takes a three, and just outside. Still there for the rebound, and she drives it in. Just a little short. Glazier, though, comes down with the rebound. Are they going to call that on Addie? Nope, they're going to call that on number 12. That'll be Jalen Hartford. So Mia will be inbounding this one. Brissett to Jenna Shannon. Out in Vaughn corner, just off the rim. Glazier comes down with the rebound. Out to Johnson, back to Reese. Over to Addie. Cross court to Reese. Still a long two and hit it. There we go. Reese is on the board. Again, I like the Grizzlies pressuring up underneath. That was Taylor Argiani. Addie Glazier. Addie cross court to Johnson. Over to Reese Still. Still looks around to Jenna Shannon. Back to Still. Still to Brissett. Reese again. Come on, Reese. Dribble that, a girl. Drive it in.
Got that foul.
She's going to give it a shot. Ooh, did a spin, and then she gets taken down hard. Pops right up. So that'll put Reese on the line there. What do you think there?
Hit or miss. Is she in the zone?
Hit or miss. Well, you're right. One of those two things will.
You know, I've seen her go over 8. A great day. A very quiet car ride home.
I can't imagine it's ever a quiet car ride home with Reese.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
Well, there seems to be some problem here, wondering who got the fouls and who's out there and who isn't. So we got that organized. Either way, still on the line. Still.
Oh, here we go. Do you know I'm standing still?
Of course. Here we go, Reese. And she hit the first one. Showing up, Dad.
Oh, comes Riley.
Oh, and here comes Riley Cox in for Taylor Johnson. Riley, sophomore this year, playing outstanding for this team. Reese still puts in the second one, so Reese hit them both. She's up to 4 for the night so far.
Yeah. This kid 12 makes the game interesting for sure. She's aggressive.
Mia Brissett. Addie Glazier over to Riley Cox. Riley works it in. Sends it over to Reese, to Jenna Shannon. Back out to Riley. Riley over to Addie Glazier. Addie with the ball now. Tries to work it in and put it up. Good choice by Addie. So Memorial, the Crusaders here working down. Again, Grizzlies pressuring everywhere, and the Crusaders just are unable to really get it down low into the paint. Long outside shot, number 3. For a three-pointer by number 11, Keely Gallego.
Oh,
geez. Still went in for sort of a layup, but they called her for a travel. Avery put it up for the Crusaders. Still comes down with the rebound. Here's Reese.
Draw that foul.
She's driving it all the way down. She gets her own rebound, puts it up again, and hit that one. Okay, she's working. Always got to work hard to get your own rebounds. Glazer here with the steal. Oh, a little bit of a double dribble. She knew she did it. That's okay. It's not a foul. So the Crusaders inbound this. This is where you watch number 12, Riley Cox. Very aggressive defensively. She's really hustles. Crusaders again trying to work it down into the paint. It's like Alexa's going to work her way into the game tonight. Alexa Haynes. And Taylor Johnson's coming back in. So Taylor Andromani shooting for the Crusaders. Just missed the first one. So Jenna Shannon will be coming off, and Mia Brissett for Haynes and Johnson. Taylor will take her second shot on the line. Puts it up just off the rim. With a foul off the shot. I think she stepped over the line. So Alexia, she's our freshman this year, and I don't know what your observations have been, Lee, but she's played very well when she's been in there.
For a freshman, fantastic.
Yes.
I didn't know she was a freshman.
Yeah, she's only a freshman. Oh, Riley Cox, long outside shot, three-point land, just missed on that. Crusaders come down with the rebound. Working their way down the court. And the Crusaders trying to get something going, but pass too low, off the feet, out of bounds, so that'll be Grizzly possession. Ooh, Riley Cox inbounded it to Johnson, who wasn't quite ready for the pass yet. No harm, no foul. Addie Glazier. I guess Addie took a little bit of a hop. I didn't think it was that bad, but it was enough for a travel. So 11-2, it is 11-3 is the score, despite what you might see on the TV screen, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody falling asleep back in the...
No, sometimes it's not always linked in right. See, now they took it down. See, maybe get Emily a guilty complex.
They're listening.
She's got a lot going on in that control room, as I'll show you. You thought we were a primitive operation here. So again, Crusaders for really one of the first times able to work it in down low. They get their own rebound, fight for it. Taylor Johnson comes down with it. Up ahead to Riley Cox. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Over to Alexia Haynes. Tried to send it over to Johnson, but it was intercepted by the Crusaders. Crusaders working it down. 30 seconds left. Another steal by Johnson. She's been outstanding underneath the basket tonight so far. First quarter. Kicks it out to Still. Still working it in. Just a little short, so Grizzlies still get possession, so we still have time to get the last shot here of the quarter. 16 seconds left to go. Alexia to inbound it to Johnson. It's going to be a foul on number 3, Violet McGaffrey. So it's going to put Johnson on the line. And here the Goffstown coaching staff talking to Riley Cox. Johnson just missed the first one off the rim.
Did Rodman go a full quarter without a foul?
Yes, I think Addie has.
Fantastic.
Don't jinx her.
No, I'm not going to. You got 13 seconds on the clock.
Crusaders here working it down. Down Johnson. It's out to the outside. 3 seconds left. And that went off the Crusaders. So the Grizzlies will inbound this, and we should get through the first quarter pretty much unscathed. Throw it up, Taylor. Oh, it was blocked.
Slightly off.
Slight, just a little short.
Just
a tad. You know, the good thing is that, Lee, looking around here, we both got a face for radio, but here we are on TV. And there we are.
Got a face and a voice.
I'll speak for yourself on the voice thing. But
that's why I keep quiet. You asked the wrong guy. By design. So you don't ask me again.
No, this is perfect. I might have you co-host all season, the rest of the year. So we'll see how things go. So Reese has been playing pretty well. So she's got 6 points so far, if I'm doing my math correct.
She put down 6?
Yeah, 6 of the 11. So, you know.
2 for 2 from the line?
Yeah, and she drove in once, got her own rebound, put it back up, and then another one where she just did a layup. So, yeah, she's up to 6 of the 11 points. 11-3 Grizzlies. You don't feel that we got this in the bag, but again, you know, I think if we don't start giving away the ball too much and we're take it easy on fouls, we're certainly in control right now, or the driver's seat. So, Alexia Haynes, Taylor Johnson, Riley Cox, Reese Still, and Addie Glazier out here to begin the second quarter. Crusaders coming in. And if you can see here their lineup, you need magnifying glasses to be able to read most of the printing, so that's why I'm not overly aggressive with saying all their names.
I'm going to pretend like I can read that.
Yeah, but I at least needed another witness here to understand how small the print is when we get these things.
So we don't have any seniors out there.
Correct, we don't.
That's a good sign.
Well, it's a sign that we're building for the future for sure. Of course, Mia Brissett was one of our starters. So, okay, Riley Cox with the ball now. Sends it over to Taylor Johnson. Taylor to Reese. Still into Alexia Haynes. Alexia takes that long three. And now Riley takes the three off the rim and over the basket. Crusaders inbound this. So Crusaders working down. We're going to have Jocelyn O'Meara and Mia Brissett working their way back into the game. Taylor Johnson here. Takes it in for the Grizzlies. Kicks it out to Alexia Haynes. Ooh. Tried to feed Riley Cox. And it was intercepted by Taylin Poulin. So Addie Glazier and Johnson come off. So O'Meara and Brissett can go back in. Ooh, wide open underneath the basket, but missed that shot. It was Taylor Argamani. Brissett to Alexia Haynes. Alexia switches off with Riley Cox. Riley with the ball. Riley to Brissett. Brissett kicks it out to Still. Ooh, Reese did a good. No, I guess she just missed keeping that in. Who did Reese almost fall into?
Yeah, she wanted to give Mom a little hello touch.
Oh, there we go. That was Mom. See?
Still playing now.
Have you waved to Mom so she could see you on TV like a big boy you are?
Got my big boy pants on.
There we go.
Actually,
Well, you got your Depends on too, thank God.
I don't think I have them on.
Still goes in for the layup and hits another one. Good for Reese. Reese is trying to earn that rose so she can have a little talk with Papa after the game. Crusaders working it in. Brissett doing a good job pinching it off. Alexia Haynes with the steal. She goes in for the layup. Just missed. Brissett with the rebound. Tried to feed O'Meara.
Settle down.
Okay, the Crusaders actually did give us a break by kicking that back out. I think if she drove to the basket, she would have forced a foul, and the Crusaders kind of gave up the ball and kicked it out of bounds themselves.
Reese Pieces looking a little gassed out there.
Well, Reese never really gets tired. Sometimes she looks it, but. Yeah, she's panting pretty heavy, huh?
She's looking like one of my dogs after a walk.
My dog up there. So Jenna Shannon's going to come back in. My guess is it might be for Reese. O'Meara comes down with a rebound to feed Alexia out in three-point land. Alexia just missed getting that. Nope, it's going to be a foul, I think. I know someone. Maybe not.
Grizzlies have a tough time dropping threes.
Oh.
Hey, what game was that where we were talking about books?
Books?
Yeah, we got to keep books, study, rebounds, shots, field goal percentages.
Oh, yeah.
I got schooled by Reese.
That was at Wyndham, I think,
I
right?
got schooled by Reese. She says that Hootie does it. The AI.
Yeah, but I think that game when we were talking about it, I was looking over at the bench and I didn't see her doing it. So I don't know. Maybe.
Well, she was telling me the camera.
The what?
The camera automatically does it.
Well, they do have a camera that they set up for road games, but
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
You can pass anything over.
Nah,
me.
that's just a little. Yeah, she's lying to you. Well, you know what?
She's
We'll grill her when we get her here for the Rose Between Two Thorns.
Absolutely.
You can ask her anything
Well,
now.
she still has to earn it. It's only the second quarter
but
here.
she does have to earn it. You're exactly right.
Times two, earn it.
I'm praying that
Times
she does,
two.
just so we can get her on the spot. You know, you start thinking about all the things you wanted to ask her, like, you know, was she really driving the car that night? You know, anything you want to bring up. She'll have to admit it right here on national TV. Laser coming back into the game for Alexia Haynes.
Yeah, there's, see, 4 females under the roof.
Yep.
And I can,
I don't envy you.
without a doubt, say none of them know how to drive well.
Be careful now.
Wow, each
Well,
have
that's
their
true.
own totaled cars.
Apparently your family doesn't watch the broadcast, so I guess you can say whatever you want. Addie Glazier. Glazier sends it over to Jenna Shannon. Jenna goes in. Oh, just missed off the rim. Crusaders working it back down. Then all the Grizzlies get down in time. Shannon, aggressive defense, keeping the Crusaders to the outside. Glazer almost with the steal. She's on the floor. They're going to call jump ball. Good job by Glazer. So it'll be still Memorial possession. So Talon Poulin to inbound this for the Crusaders. Oh, ooh. Look at our coach on the ball. See? He turned that around. It's Grizzly possession. Brissett inbounds this for Jenna Shannon. Over to Reese Still. Reese out to Addie, back to Reese.
Just pop it, kid.
And Reese and Addie are very close, right? They're good friends.
They are.
So
They are. They call that the old BFF.
there we go. So
Till one of them gets a boyfriend.
yeah, right. Well, only if it's the same guy.
Yeah.
Other than that, they should be all right.
Gotta grab some popcorn for that one, huh?
A review on this here. Memorial went in close, put it up. So she's going to have a chance to do 3. Riley Cox comes back in for Jenna Shannon. Because Jenna's up to 3 fouls, so we don't want her fouling out here. It's only the first half. So I think we can expect Riley to be in here for the remainder of the half. Palazzo here sort of been the only really bright spot for the Crusaders. Still, the Glazer back in the Still. Reese didn't like what she saw, kick that out to Brissett.
There it is.
Still's going to go in, take a 2, and hit another one. So she's up to at least 10 so far. Crusaders go in, take a long 3. O'Meara comes down with the rebound now. Over to Mia Brissett. Mia with the ball. We didn't get the timeout in time, so Brissett's going to take the foul. That'll be her second of the game.
Who's that, Addie?
Mia
Mia.
Brissett.
How many she have?
2 now. Oh, Still with the steal. Still with the steal. Oh, she gets her own rebound. Oh, put it up a second time, just off. Crusaders trying to work it in. Oh, I have a feeling they're going to call Riley Cox for this. She didn't quite have her feet down, so. 13. Oh, they're calling it an O'Meara. Must have been O'Meara reaching in from the back because Riley was in front of her. And here we go. Avery Jenkins puts in the first one. 15-7, just under 3 minutes ago in second quarter. Avery here takes the second one, hits that. 15-8. O'Meara to inbound it to Riley Cox. Riley. Oh, tried to feed Brissett. This one out of bounds. Off a Crusader, though.
That kid can sling it.
Yep. So it'll remain. Yeah, Riley's good. It'll remain Grizzly possession. Riley with the ball now. To Mia. Oh, Mia's getting trapped by 2, and they stole it away from her. That was Violet McGaffrey, took it away. Jenna sends it in. It looked like a big, long travel by Hartford, but they're going to call a foul here. That's a third one on Brissett. So I think Taylor's going to go in, I think, for Mia. You know, who are you going in for? Mia. Yeah, she is going to go in for Mia. So Hartford taking the first shot here. Brissett comes off. Johnson goes on. Hartford to take her second shot. Grizzlies box out and still comes down with the ball. Oh, Reese did a good job throwing around the corner. Look at her go.
Damn.
She almost left skid marks. Still with her own rebound. Oh, just missed. O'Meara gets it and puts it back up. Reese feels that she was fouled there. Again, the Crusaders are, the Grizzly defense has been really oppressive. I mean, they've been playing very well. This could be another foul, though, on the Grizzlies. 12. This will be on Riley. It's only her first. But 5-team fouls, so that'll put the Crusaders on the line.
That was quick.
Jenna Calzao. I'm glad they're not hitting some of these shots, or this game would be a lot closer. They've been to the line several times. And
yeah, we're not afraid of the line tonight.
Yep. Johnson here with the ball. Over to Brissett. Brissett is Still here. Still's looking around. Out to Addie. In the Riley. Riley back out to Addie. Addie with the ball. To Riley. Oh, nice behind the back. In the Still down low. Still driving to the basket. And she's going to draw the foul at least. So be a foul on number 10, Taylor. Oh, they called it on Jensen. I don't know how that happened. She wasn't even in the play. Oh, it's a non-shooting foul?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Reese was driving in. No? How can that not be a shooting foul? She was going for a layup.
You got to pick and choose your battles around here.
Riley Cox from the outside. Oh, almost got a three-pointer. Glazer comes down with the rebound. Oh,
There's
fight
one.
for that ball.
Looks like Addie took the beast out of the cage for a little bit. Is that technical?
Yeah. They're gonna call her for a tech.
Is that a tech?
That's what he called it. So a technical, will she come out? So Addie gets a technical. Is she going to come out for that? Is she out of the game now? Or what? How's that work?
I've learned the hard way to just keep quiet.
So they'll put the Crusaders on the line because of the technical by Addie Glazer. So Avery Jenkins hit the first one.
Addie will hit the line though, right?
No, because I think that was a common foul, and it wasn't any kind of shooting foul. So Addie got the technical, unfortunately, and the Crusaders only got a common one for pushing Addie. I guess Addie's getting it kind of for retaliating. So I don't know if she's out of the game now, or
Yeah, explain to me how the technical is going to work for the remainder of the game for Addie Glazer.
that would be interesting. No, so she's not out of the game, but it's a foul, and probably properly. It's only a minute left and a half. Let's give her a chance to cool down. We all know Addie could sometimes warm up a little bit. Still here with a nice layup under the basket. She walks away with pride. It should have been called for a foul. She should be and a 1, but
Well, she's way ahead of the game. Right now she'd be at probably 3 or 4 travels.
Well, I almost got killed, but I saved myself. Did you see my quick cat-like reflexes over here, Lee?
No, I did not, but I did see what you just did.
I caught the ball. That itself is amazing. But anyway, it was going towards my head at a high rate of speed. I'm estimating at least 95 miles an
I
hour.
don't think I've ever seen a bigger rainbow than that.
But my cat, I know, 95 miles an hour, and my cat-like reflexes, I saved myself. And you, by the way, you should be very grateful.
Collateral damage you did save.
Oh. Alexa Haynes. So
High rate of speed.
I think the whole Grizzly bench here is a little high-strung right now because of the officiating.
It'll be done in the third quarter.
The score is 17-10, and this game is definitely getting chippy. Crusaders inbound this. So the Crusaders here are slowly inching up and getting a little closer.
Pop it.
Oh. Back court. Okay. Back court. Both coaches are very animated. This is actually getting kind of exciting.
Is there anything on the line that I'm not aware of?
Is there what?
Anything on the line that I'm not aware of?
Well, yeah, it's pride at this point because neither one of these teams are. Yes, pride. Pride in your school, your community, and yourself. They're playing a sport. These girls are dedicating themselves to long hours every day
I thought pride was a sin.
of hard practice. So the Crusaders inbound this. Just under 20 seconds left to go in the half.
There it is.
Oh, Alexi almost gets the steal. Went off her and out of bounds, so the main Crusaders ball. Again, the Grizzlies are very aggressive on defense. Don't take a foul. And unfortunately, Taylor took the foul. Shouldn't have reached for that, but she did reach. So that's her second personal. Don't want to see that. Sophie McDonald to work her way in. So she's going to come in for Johnson.
Still trying to figure out what that high rate of speed was.
95 miles an hour, that ball was coming at least. I have a built-in radar gun in my head. I know exactly how fast that was. Again,
Zooks, that was in slow motion.
no, again, not only did I save my, that's what we need to see the replay on. You can see how fast that came in. As you curled up like a little girl over here in the corner, my blazing cat-like reflexes came up with the ball, made an unbelievable catch.
The only thing unbelievable is you caught it with your eyes closed. Here we go.
Well, that's because you were busy wincing and screaming. Like, did you hear that little, ow? That was you. Oh. Reese Still just throws one up and went off the rim. But you could tell there's a little frustration on the Grizzly bench. The game is definitely a little chippy. Both coaches were very animated throughout the half. And as it went on, it was more so. So 17-10 Grizzlies. What did you like about the half that you just witnessed? What do you feel we were doing good?
Is this where I get creative? Or do
Yeah,
you want
well, this is where you got to give a little color. This is why you're here.
At a 17-10 game, I didn't really see anything or witness anything that stood out for me.
No? Nothing amazing?
No, I was hoping that the unforced errors were just kept at a minimum.
Well, I think they were kept down somewhat compared to some of the games we've seen.
Everybody likes to see a 3 getting popped, but not at one for 7.
That's true. I think Reese is the leading scorer right now. She has at least 10 or 11, 12, somewhere around there.
She's already there?
Yes, she's definitely in double digits, so she's somewhere around there. So anyway, Grizzly fans, we will be back for second half action in just a few minutes. So thank you very much.
I'm Emily Van Sickle, and I am the PEG Access Education Technician. My main role is to support the education side of PEG Access, which means I'm more closely involved with helping the schools and the SAU with all of their projects as they come up, which can include Hall of Fame for the high school or covering sporting events to making sure we're covering all of the award shows and concerts and theater events. We want to make sure that the schools are well represented.
If you would like to learn more, email us at goffstowntv@goffstownnh.gov.
The Manchester Transit Authority strives to provide the best experience possible so that residents can feel comfortable while they ride with us. Before your scheduled ride, you will receive a reminder call the night prior, as well as 15 minutes prior to the bus arriving. Please be ready to board within 5 minutes from the time the bus arrives at your location. Your friendly driver will park the MTA branded vehicle as close to your door as possible, including in your driveway if able. All of our buses are comfortable and ADA accessible. If you need assistance, your driver will be happy to help you get from the door of your home up to and inside the vehicle. There is plenty of room for groceries on the bus. A small cart is allowed as long as it does not block the aisle. The Goffstown Shuttle is here to serve the needs of the Goffstown community. Give us a call today to schedule your first ride.
watching Grizzly Basketball.
Good evening, Grizzly fans, and welcome back to Grizzly Basketball second half action, where you have your Lady Grizzlies here going up against the Memorial Crusaders. We had a kind of a chippy first half. I thought the Grizzlies played well defensively. I don't want to sound like too much like a homer, but as you guys know I am. But the officiating a little questionable. I felt there was a few times that they could have made some calls when we were going up for some shots. I also found out the coach feels the same way. So anyhow, we're going to start second half action, 17-10. I'm still here with my distinguished colleague, even though he was very frightened, but he's switched out his depends, and he's back here after that super fast ball came in on us, and I saved us both. Crusaders here trying to work into the paint, and it's going to be a charge. Jenna Shannon was there with her arms up. And this is Jalen Hartford here. Gets the foul for a charge. So this will be like a turnover, so Grizzly possession. Shannon to Brissett. Back out to Jenna Shannon. Drives it in. Oh, just off the rim. The board instead of the rim. Again, the Crusaders taking this out. Jenna with the ball. Again, the Grizzlies kind of, Crusaders had worked it in, just missed the shot. Crusaders seem to be a little challenged under the basket. Shots aren't going in for them. Is that what you're noticing, Lee? As your daughter fights for a rebound here?
Nice job.
Oh, so she's going to go to the line.
I don't think so.
No? Oh, it's not a shooting foul? That'll be Avery Jenkins. That's going to be her fourth, so they got to pull her out so she doesn't foul out of the game. Violet McCaffrey comes back in. Mia Brissett to inbound this. Right in front of her was Reese, and Reese was just able to lay it up right under the basket. Still feeling a little bit more confident. She had 10 in the first half, so she's now up to 12. Then the Crusaders, McCaffrey from the outside, three-point land,
Nice
just
job,
missed.
Addie.
Addie Glazer comes down to rebound. The Brissett to Jenna Shannon underneath the Still. Still with Crusaders all over. Still puts it up. Nice. Sky hook. She probably learned that from her mom. Now after witnessing her father melt here under pressure, I understand that your daughter's skills, along with their obvious good looks, do not come from the father's side of the family. Taylor Johnson with the ball. The Brissett down low to Jenna, who takes a three-point and just a little off. Still comes down with the rebound. The Glazer shooting a three. Just off. Taylor Johnson sends it deep to Brissett. Out to Jenna Shannon. To Johnson. Johnson lines up a three. Just off the rim. And that goes out of bounds. It's not a complete failure, though, Lee. However, I do notice that Reese's reflexes are very fast. And after watching you wince when that ball came in so fast and blazing on us, she might get those reflexes from you. As your daughter puts up another two-pointer.
This is my debut.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it tame and light, fun.
This
Let
is
you take
fun.
your witty jabs and your hooks and your.
This is fun, Lee.
God, Zooks, that basketball came in at you like the biggest rainbow I've ever seen. You still closed your eyes.
No, that came blazing in on me. Alexia Haynes. As I took Lee to our studio to introduce him to GTV studio and staff too, and
Why do I get the sense there's bad blood here?
Well, we were specifically told at the studio that ball was coming in so fast that the cameras could barely catch it. So we might not have all the replays we'd like on that. But anyway, Taylor Johnson, Addie Glazer, down low to Still.
Nice job, Addie.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Glazer comes in and gets the rebound. What are they calling here? Jenna Shannon got another foul, so looks like Riley Cox is coming in. Well, Jenna's not disputing it too much, but that must have been, that had nothing to do with the shot, right? Crusaders with the ball. Jenna works it down around Reese. She goes in for the layup, but hit the rim underneath.
There.
Yeah, a little bit of a travel, but Crusaders firing another one. Johnson comes down
Nice
with the
drop,
rebound. Okay, why are they calling a foul on Taylor for this?
Let's go! Get a stop!
Well, okay, so some of these fouls, I have no idea what these guys are looking at. Johnson got the rebound and kind of curled up with it and then stepped away, and there was no contact made by anybody. Johnson now with the ball. Out to Alexia Haynes. Alexia puts it up off the rim. Reese hits it
Nice
down to
job.
Riley Cox. Riley from the three. Just outside. Crusaders working it back down. But there's plenty of Grizzlies back. Crusaders have to back it out. I think defensively we're doing a good job of keeping the Crusaders to the outside. Glazer with the steal. Tried to send it across court to Johnson, but it was intercepted. And now what are they going to call? Are they going to call Alexia Haynes, I think? It'll be Haynes. That's her second, I believe. Nope, it's her first. So we're up to 4 here. One more is going to put the Crusaders on the line now for 1. So we do want to calm the fouls down a little bit. Alexia to inbound this to Johnson. Johnson back to Alexia Haynes. Sends it back into Riley to Haynes. Haynes sort of with that hook. Oh, a travel for the Crusaders. So that's effectively a turnover. So Haynes to inbound this. It's still wide open. I don't know how did they leave Reese wide open? She's got more than half the points in the entire game, and
Does she?
somehow they left it wide open.
Where's she at now?
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know?
it. That's at least 14 now. So timeout for the Grizzlies.
Not good enough for a Rose.
You're a tough critic. You know what it is? I'm convinced you just don't want me and Reese to gang up on you.
Oh. After what I've been through for the last 23 years, there is not a seasoned punching bag like me out there.
Nothing's gonna throw you off.
No. God, no.
So again, I think the Grizzlies are doing a good job being aggressive on defense, keeping the Crusaders to the outside, only really they haven't given up a lot of golden opportunities for the Crusaders. There have been a few times too where I thought the Crusaders had the shot, and unfortunately they came up a little shy for them. Unfortunately for them, they've come up a little shy. God knows we've experienced games like this where we were a little gun shy. Lee, I wanted to ask you, were you able to go to the last road game in Londonderry?
Yes.
And what did you witness there? My understanding is we did not play that well.
I witnessed another recent have a mercy rule in the fourth quarter.
Really, it was that bad, huh?
It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good.
If they were using the mercy rule, that's usually pretty bad.
You know, one of the wonderful things about getting your butt kicked, truly, is you get to see what you're made of.
Well, that's true.
For me, the real value is getting your butt kicked and seeing how you act.
Calling a foul on the Crusaders.
Nice job, Reese.
Yeah, still did a good job at drawing that. Again, well, on the bright side, again, that's where I see she got something from you. She wilted, much like you did when the ball came in blazing.
Here we go, right back at it. This is wonderful. Listen, I feel like I'm at home.
I'm like a dog on a bone. I don't let it go. Riley Cox with the ball here. Riley works her way in. Oh, what? Oh, God, that was a nice layup. It just did everything but go in. Taylor Johnson fighting for it. Now they're calling the Crusaders.
So before tip-off, I thought this was going to be an evenly matched game. Did we ever secure the W's for Memorial so far? Could it be in the neighborhood of two?
Two what?
2 wins?
Oh, I'm not exactly sure what Memorial's record is.
Okay.
That's, it's kind of your fault for not doing the homework on this. Oh, Taylor Johnson hits a 3, a long 3 actually at that. Puts the Grizzlies up by 18. Just got to be careful now not to take any stupid fouls here. We might as well just... Crusaders taking too long to work their way over mid-court. Crusaders coach a little frustrated.
I'm a little confused with the emotion at 29-10. Is there some bad blood I just don't know about?
Well, no, because these games are very important to these young ladies who play. Show some enthusiasm here. That's your daughter out there.
I get it.
Giving
I
you
get it. But
blood, sweat, and tears in this game.
I've been to every game, and it seems like there's an extra little on this one. Not sure why.
Because I think you got similarly matched teams. It's
Okay.
not like our last home game that was against Concord Christian, who is clearly the more dominant team.
Now, did I hear correctly that Concord Christian put up 93 against Concord?
Yes, and more importantly, Concord was only able to put up 12.
Okay, maybe we should talk about that.
93
What
to
are
12.
we doing with
That's
93 on
amazing.
the coach?
Well, yeah, that seemed a little high, but I wasn't witness to that. So
I guess.
maybe a little bad blood there with Concord and Concord Christian, that,
I thought the same. I always get in trouble with assuming, so I thought I'd ask you.
Well, no, you did the proper thing. That's good. But, hey, when
Oh, that's a slang.
when the Grizzlies were more towards the top of the standings, I mean,
She gonna pop a 3.
there were games like Bedford against Bedford that were very similar to this where, a lot was on the line. Reese underneath. Oh, she'll go to the line, but she did a nice little spinorama layup. It just went outside, so that'll put Still on the line here. Here we go with Reese.
I think Single O is what, 2 for 2 on the line so far?
Is this her? Yeah. Is this only her second time or third
I
time?
believe so.
Okay, so well, she's 3 for 3. Don't want to jinx her, but here she is for the 4th. Oh, just wide. See, you did jinx her. Crusaders working it back in. Johnson all over Jenna. Oh. Riley coming back in. Oh, Riley wasn't. I think Riley was looking across court to feed Reese, and it was hit out of bounds out of her hands.
If I'm not mistaken, Addie Glazier has placed Dennis Rodman in the cage for this game.
Yes.
She did get that tee, though.
Yeah, she did get teed up,
She did
but
get that tee.
she did.
All right.
I think that's the only foul she's got, right?
He came out and said hello.
Gabby Millis has worked her way into the game. Speaking of such, Gabby's got the ball now. Gabby Millis over to Addie Glazer, who sets up for a 3, but they're going to call her for a travel. She did took a little bunny hop before she took the shot. Here the Crusaders are working in. Again, Goffstown is pressing, making the Crusaders work for every inch, but I have a feeling Alexia Haynes is going to get called here for a foul. Be her second. Ooh, calling it a Glazer.
Now, where's the technical come in with the regulars? It's just counted as a foul against her?
Oh, they gave the foul to Glazer. That's her 3rd now. Jocelyn O'Meara is working her way into the game. Crusaders on the line with Taylin Poulin. Yeah, I think that ref has it out for Addie. Addie came off the court because O'Meara went in for her and basically stating that she wasn't even in the play, which is true. I thought the foul was going to be on Alexia Haynes. And I think Alexia Haynes, it was a foul. But somehow she avoided getting the call. Over to Still. Reese. Over to Haynes. Haynes takes a three and hit it. Nice shot by the freshman. Again, the Crusaders have to work it out. Long pass, but it was intercepted by O'Meara. O'Meara down to Still. Still driving it in.
Nice drop.
Gets her own rebound. And now she draws the foul, so that'll put her on the line again for 2. You can see underneath here, she put it up, fought for her own rebound, pulled it away from 2 Crusaders, put it back up. So Reese will have another opportunity to increase the Grizzlies' lead. And the first one, she knew right away when she let that go that didn't have quite enough on it.
That O'Meara kid's a family favorite. We played softball with her. We've done she's got some natural skill right there. I think she committed too to a D3 to play softball.
Oh, well, there you go. So unfortunately, Still missed both those shots.
Who's that, Alexa?
And now, yeah,
Show hands. You gotta show your hands.
Alexa. And as Coach Bracey was saying that to Alexia, that she's got to have her hands up and show her hands, with her hands being low and whatever, sort of an obvious foul at that point. So that put the Crusaders on the line, and they hit a rare foul shot. They've been
future principal under the exit.
Well, they've been a little snake bit. If they've hit a few more of these, this game would be much closer. So they've been more, as I said that, they hit them both. They've been a little challenged offensively, obviously, having only 13 points, almost the end of the third quarter. Alexia Haynes, 3 Crusaders on her. .22, hand check. That's going to be the 5th, so that'll put Haynes on the line. So that's Taylon Jenkins. Yep. We got the foul for the Crusaders. Alexia, the freshman. First shot, just off the back rim. We really want to make them pay for these fouls that they're taking. Haynes takes the second shot. Swished that right in.
Well, we got a new face coming in.
We do have a new face coming in, replacing Haynes. It's going to be Maddie Giordano's out there now. Crusaders. Are they going to call that? Who? Not O'Meara again. It can't be. Oh, 1. Okay. So that's against Gabby Millis. We got a Gabby, a Maddie, and Addie. Sometimes, see, it's a little tough on this side of the table. Not to mention defending my co-host. And replacing O'Meara is going to be Catherine Jones, senior. Catherine is great under the basket with the clear height advantage she has over a lot of these girls. Oh. Fighting for that ball was Maddie Giordano. Maddie to Riley. Riley working it down for the Grizzlies. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. To Maddie. Riley. Underneath to Catherine Jones. Kicks it out to Riley. To Still. Out to Maddie. And Maddie was going for a 3, and it just hit the backboard. Crusaders coming in.
Whoa! Getting a little rough under there.
Again, chippy play, jump ball. Crusaders possession. Crusaders inbound this. That's going to be back court. Oh, no. Not in the inbound, I guess. Jones deflects that away. Still went to a Crusader underneath for the layup. Reese still comes out of the pile with it. Reese working her way down. She's going in for the layup. Just missed. We have a bunch of people on the court. And it's out of bounds. Oh, I thought that went off the Crusaders. But it went off Maddie. So 3 seconds left. So obviously we don't want to commit another foul. Let the Crusaders take it down. Okay, 33-14. What does your keen basketball sense and eye tell you about this game? What do we need to do in the fourth quarter to secure this victory in this hard-pressed game? And obviously a very emotional game that apparently you're surprised by.
A little tad. Tad surprised.
A tad
Coaches
surprised.
are a tad animated for this, not just Delta and score, but these records going up against each other.
This is important. You're talking about Division I in New Hampshire.
Yeah, that's a separate conversation
This is-
altogether, shouldn't it
this-
be, though?
no.
I mean, where are we looking here?
This is
Where are we looking with Division
again.
I?
This is awesome basketball at its very best.
Hey.
Women's basketball at its pride. I mean, you know, some of these teams could actually compete in the WNBA. I'm convinced.
Well, Pinkerton.
As you can see, we have nearly a full house here, even though it's extremely bad weather. As I said, we have thousands, possibly millions of fans viewing from all over the country.
You know, there's more than just that GoPro.
And you make light of that. We have multiple cameras. At least one of us is a professional announcer. And who doesn't wilt under pressure. And again, I might add, saved your life tonight.
This kid's working on no sleep and he gets blindsided at the door. Hey, by the way, I know you've never thrown a mic on, but come on and join me. Sure, no problem.
Well, you have
I got
noticed
a cheat sheet in front of me I can't read.
Notice the flying ponytail out there wearing number 0. You have her to blame. Crusaders end up going underneath and putting one up. So they're closing in here. So the Grizzlies have to tie it together.
You're a little muscly over there. A little frustrated.
So they're going to call Riley for this?
No, can't be.
Oh, red. Okay. So it's going to be on Jenna. Jenna Calzo. She's sort of the heartbeat of the Crusaders. Riley Cox out to Reese. Reese, I think she would have been on the line, but that was close to a 3.
Has she had a 3 yet this season?
This season, yes. She's had multiple 3s this season.
Reese has?
In this game, she has not. Yes. See, you know, you're here in the stands
here we
apparently all the time, but apparently you're not paying attention.
Nah, busy getting yelled at by the wife. So I've been to every game, but I don't remember multiple 3s.
Reese has hit multiple 3s this year.
Right.
Yes. Certainly well more than 1. So,
I'm glad they tape her ankle.
yep. So Bracy is calling a timeout. Yeah, how's her ankle been? She's been all right with that, right?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. She was up in vertical the next day. So I
Yep.
think she just wanted to sit down for that Concord Christian game.
That was
It was an early departure.
I remember that put a little fear in us when she went down hard in that game.
She's a tough kid, so she says she's got to go. She's got to go.
Wow, apparently she's got to be tough living with you.
Oh, I'm the easy one. You see that woman over there in the pink? Oh, jeez. My only advice to you is do not cross that woman.
I will take your word for it. I'm not going to piss her off.
I had to build my own doghouse.
Maddie Giordano inbound this to Riley Cox. Riley over center court. Kicks it over to Reese still. Reese, little spin, kind of trapped herself. Oh, tried to feed. This is going to be a foul on Memorial here. Number 1, this will be her second. Oh, white one? Gabby. Gabby had the ball. Why'd they call her for a foul? Really? Okay, I'm surprised. Another one of those baffling calls, apparently. Jenna Shannon to come back in the game. Oh, Maddie Giordano. So Jenna Shannon back in here. The Crusaders about to inbound this.
Nicky Wall. Nicky Wall.
Jenna Calvo for the Crusaders. Ooh. Riley Cox hits it back. Crusaders trying to work it in down low around Jenna and Reese, but Reese came down with that rebound. Reese went up pretty aggressively. Feeds Riley out the outside. Riley's usually been good for a couple threes a game. She's been a little snake bit tonight. She's taken some good shots. She had some openings there, but not quite dropping in for her. Still with the ball. Still works it in. Takes the shot off the rim. The Crusaders with the ball. Easy layup for Jenna Calzo. Jenna Shannon now with the ball. Surveying where to go. To Riley. Takes another three-pointer. That's a little off. Taylor Johnson and Addie Glazier to come back in the game.
Go get him, Addie.
Replacing Catherine Jones and Gabby Millis.
Hey, you know Addie's dad over there?
I do.
He's a basketball coach, right?
Yes, he is. He coaches the boys.
His son's a phenomenal soccer player.
I've heard. I have not witnessed him playing soccer.
And just a great all-around kid.
Well, I know he plays basketball too, and my understanding is he's not too bad at that either. He probably has that same aggressive streak as his big sister, Addie. Oh! Riley Cox gets thrown down, but somehow that goes by the board. Yeah, I thought that was I thought that looked almost like a tackle. Coach Bracey is wondering why that wasn't called, along with me. Crusaders try to go underneath. Again, the cross.
We gotta get in there. We gotta get in there. We gotta get in position. Don't worry about it. Get in position.
So Riley gets her second. So this will be Taylor.
10.
Yep. Taylor and Germani. Missed the first one. Last time she went to the line, she hit them both. This time she missed the first. And she missed that one. Mia Brissett is going to be working her way back in the game. Oh, Jenna Shannon gets the ball. She's working it in for the layup, and I think she drew a foul here, so that's good. It's going to be the third one on Jenna Calzo. Alazzo, I guess, is the proper way to pronounce that. So it's her third foul. Brissett's coming in. I believe she's going to come in and replace Riley. So Jenna to the line.
Is that still kid come out at all?
Brissett comes in. Is who?
Does that Still kid come out at all?
No, I don't think that Still kid has come out. Even when she was panting like, what was the analogy you used? Like one of your dogs?
An exhausted shepherd.
Oh, there you go. Jenna Shannon hits the second one. That was a beautiful arching shot right in the basket. Crusaders working it down. They throw it around the pressure because the Grizzlies were in pressing.
I like that kid, 10.
Yep, she hit a nice layup there. She's not afraid to go in, that's for sure. Out to Addie Glazer here in the Nia Brissett. Nia works it in, kicks it back out to Glazer, hits Still to Johnson. It takes a long three, and that almost went in. That went off the Crusaders, so it'll remain Grizzly possession here. Brissett to inbound it.
It's one of the great things about living in New Hampshire. Got 2 gallons of ice cream in my bed in my truck.
Oh, there you go. Well, yeah. It'll actually be frozen.
You know where my mind is.
What flavors you got? Maybe we'll go out to your truck.
I have French vanilla.
Ooh.
And we got cookies and cream.
Ah, there we go. I like the French vanilla. I'm not really into the cookies and cream as much, but. So Brissett to inbound this for the Grizzlies. I'd like to see that number 0 get another shot. Love to see her get a 3 just to show her dad that does happen. Shannon over to Still. Back into Jenna Shannon. Whoa! Fouled. This will be a non-shooting foul. They're up to 4 fouls. That's Taylor and Germani. Oh, that's going to put Taylor in the... Oh, that's the 5th. Okay. I thought they already adjusted the scoreboard. So. Yeah, Addie Glazer's dad he definitely has a good mind for basketball. I've sat with him several times in some road games. Had some conversations with him.
Yeah, I'm always listening in the stands, rarely talking. Rightfully so. I don't really have much to say. I'm not sure why he invited me on this show.
Well,
but when he does speak,
it allows me the opportunity to get to know you, Lee, and to pick on you unmercifully.
I tease.
Yes.
But I do listen to him. He does make sense.
Even more yellow, though, right? Closer to white than that. Closer to white.
It does
sometimes.
make sense.
Sometimes he will.
Oh, a couple steps there.
Jenna Shannon over to Johnson. Addie Glazer back to Johnson. Ooh, underneath the Still. Still kicks it out to Glazer. Took the long 3 and just missed it.
There you go, Nia.
Nia Brissett right there for the rebound and puts it right back up. In your face, Crusaders. So the Grizzlies here. Crusaders working it underneath. Wow. Whoa. Again, Johnson goes down hard. I don't know how our girls keep doing these belly flops when they're getting knocked down and there seems to be no call. But anyhow, Jenna Shannon.
You know who Reese's middle coach was?
No.
That battle axe over there in the pink. She was the assistant coach.
Listen, that's your wife.
And the other one's...
I don't know if you're going to bribe her with that ice cream, but...
Melissa Ayotte.
A long 3 for the Crusaders. That's Violet McCaffrey hit that one. 23-38. 3 minutes to go. Oh, that was a couple of steps by Johnson. And she hit the 3, wouldn't you know it. But unfortunately, it was a little bit of a travel there.
Yeah, a little bit.
I will make sure that after the game, just before we do the interviews for our Roses of the Game, that I will have a talk with that
you can say it.
Beautiful young lady in the front of the pink row and in the pink, and just let her know where to tune in and see the broadcast. Laser standing still, and there's going to be a call on the Crusaders for charging. Laser did a good job there. Jenna Shannon to Brissett, back to Jenna. Going to work it over mid-court. And now, since under 3 minutes to go in this game, we just really want to kill the clock here. Just working around, pass it to Glazier. Glazier tries to go in for Jenna Shannon, but there's a Crusader right there who got the ball. And Glazier is going to get her, I think is that her 5th? That might be her 5th.
If you're going to foul, make sure they don't get to it.
4th, okay. Well,
oh, she made it to the 4th.
We were Addie says she's not going to commit anymore. Addie's, I think her goal is to get 4. I remember talking to her earlier in the season, even last year. Her philosophy was, she goes, if I didn't foul out, was I really in the game?
Nice job, Ked.
Taylor Johnson underneath goes to put it up, but she'll draw a foul on the Crusaders, so that'll put her in the line. 2.5 minutes to go. Addie's determined not to take any more fouls.
She's got heart. She's got a lot of heart.
Yep. So here's Johnson on the line. Johnson puts the first one in. Increasing the Grizzly lead. Well, Grizzlies head by 14 here. Crusaders working it down. Oh, that was a charge too.
It looked like a right hook to be
Absolutely.
charged.
Yeah, that was a charge. I don't even know why the Crusaders coach at this point would argue that one. I mean, bounced right off Jenna. That's 5 fouls for her. Number 12, Hartford, so she's out of the game. Brissett inbound this to Jenna Shannon. To Brissett. Over to Jenna. Jenna outside to Addie Glazier. Feeds Brissett. Oh, and this time Coach Bracy gets that timeout in. And Brissett was kind of trapped in there, kind of nowhere to go with the ball, so we called the timeout. Again, the Grizzlies up by 14. About 1.5 minutes to go in this game. So it's now just about having a nice, clean finish. So, Lee,
Yes, sir.
just to fill you in on what goes on now, it's at this point we start talking about some of our players who played more outstanding. And, in a game like this, we can pick our roses. I will make the executive decision and say your daughter will get a rose. So Reese is in there. So
you did get the envelope?
Yes.
Okay.
So who for you did you feel was sort of outstanding enough where you would be interested in picking their brain and finding out what they were thinking out here?
Her counterpart, Addie.
Addie? Okay.
Yep. She made it to the 4th.
I don't mind that at all. I'd like to get her input on what she thinks of that technical foul. That will be fun to hear her colorful response.
I agree.
And now we have to sort of agree on one more.
One more. I'm always a fan of that Riley kid, that's for sure.
Riley, yeah, Riley's a good kid. Yeah. So Riley's coming back into the game for the Grizzlies. So is Jocelyn O'Meara. O'Meara's going in for Addie Glazier.
Who's next on the docket? What team are you playing?
I did know this. I think it might. I think it's BG.
Is it?
Yeah. Crusaders did hit one of those 2 shots. 39-26, 13-point lead for the Grizzlies. O'Meara down low to Brissett. Brissett kicks it out to Riley Cox. Over to Reese Still. Reese moving the ball back to Riley. Riley throws it out to Reese. Reese goes to work in. Jenna Shannon to Brissett. Ooh, Brissett tried to feed Reese down low. Just a little too much mustard on that pass. Went off Reese's fingertips and out of bounds. Crusaders ball. Crusaders working it down.
You comment boys at all?
I try to help out with the boys. Actually, it would be Caleb Brown who does the boys' games.
There you go, Mia.
And Caleb Brown, if you haven't heard him broadcast, he is, in my opinion, I think he should be a professional broadcaster. He's way better than I am.
He's a high school student?
No, he is a graduate. I believe he's been out of school now for about 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
What school?
He went to school here. He was very active here, and he did do broadcasting when he was here. I believe now he works for the railroads, and he missed doing this, so he wanted to come back, and he's actually started again this season.
That's fantastic.
Yes. Caleb Brown is definitely gifted, too, as a broadcaster. He's almost to the point of being a savant where he could just glance at the opposing team's roster one time, and you could throw the paper away, and he can memorize everybody's name, say all the names and pronounce them correctly, and give little highlights during the game. As
have I seen him here with you?
I doubt it. No, because he doesn't do. I don't think he's done a girls' game. He certainly hasn't in the past couple of years. So. I won't say he's never done a girls' game because he used to do them back in the day. I've been doing this a long time now.
How long?
I think the first time I started doing it, at least 10 or 11 years ago.
No kidding.
We took a little break there. Well, during COVID, I couldn't do it, so we had, I forgot his last name.
That was Kylie's co-state champ franchise there.
Oh, that's one. Oh.
Thank God, because we all know Bishop Girton could have had a good time.
What, when?
Goffstown, Bishop Girton in the finals. COVID canceled the last game, so
well,
they awarded both teams.
Actually, I remember this very well because I was broadcasting the game at Memorial that we won, and then we were going to have to play one more game against Londonderry to get to the finals, and we would have went up against BG. But
so
yes.
did NHIA cancel the last 2 games?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just the state champ game.
Yeah. No, we won the quarterfinal game, so semifinals and final.
Oh, they don't look happy, but they did win.
So Reese will be getting a rose along with Addie. So we got 2 roses there. And
did you land on a third?
I did, simply because Riley Cox has gotten a few roses, played very well again tonight. However, her threes were a little off tonight, and she didn't get the minutes. So I'm thinking Taylor Johnson.
Done.
So we will have 3 interviews, and then we'll, of course, interview Coach Bracey. So Goffstown fans, stay tuned. We'll be live doing the Rose of the Game, hopefully very shortly. So thank you very much. Welcome back, Grizzly fans, and we're here still live at the Grizzly Den, and we just witnessed a pretty chippy game, I thought, against the Crusaders. Yeah. And our main rose of the game happens to be Miss Reese Still. So the big opportunity is for Lee Still, Daddy Bear, to interview daughter. So I'll let him ask the first question. Lee, what do you got for your daughter?
I'd love to. Why were we so chippy today?
What do you mean by chippy?
The level of aggressive was from minute 1 to last minute. Because they're aggressive.
I think our bench hyped us up a lot. That helped, definitely. They were cheering us on, which helps a lot in the game because there's a lot of noise, but when it's coming from your teammates, it's much more meaningful.
You played unselfish ball today.
You'll see that. You played unselfish ball. That was good. But your father was very surprised with the emotion being played in this game. And he, you know what? I just don't think he understands the passion is on this side of the court. Because this is the same emotion we're feeling every game, as you know, right?
Yeah.
I think Dad's not feeling it. So, anyway, So what was the game plan coming into this, and how you were going to face Memorial? Because let's face it, we've been having a tough season, and our last game wasn't our most stellar, from my understanding.
Yeah, our last game was really difficult. We definitely were down, but over the next 2 practices, we worked way harder and brought ourselves back up. Our game plan for Memorial was basically, we knew they were going to be in a 1-3-1, and we studied them in film. And so Bracy set us up well with even and what to do on offense. So shout out to our coach.
Yep, there we go. Well, when we get them in Coach's Corner, we'll find out. As you know, we picked the other star of the game, your compadre, Miss Addie Glazer. What's it like playing with her, not only because you guys are such close friends off the court, but when Addie's on, what's that like to have for a teammate when she's really going and kind of in a zone?
Like in his own offense?
Well, it just in a zone when Addie's in her zone, when she's getting all the rebounds. And and the past few games that I've witnessed, I didn't witness the last road game, Addie has seemed to play very well, and she's actually been able to stay until the end of the game, except for a little blip today. But other than that, when she's in a zone, what's that like to be playing with her?
It's amazing, honestly. I love playing with Addie. Like, I feel like our chemistry is really good, and that definitely has something to do with like our friendship off the court. But on the court, I feel much more supported when she's there, and she has my back, and then I have hers. So like, yeah, it's a lot of fun when we're playing together and we're like in sync together.
Yep, there you go.
I'm just trying to get over the shock here of listening to my daughter handle an interview so well.
She's an old veteran at this. She's done this many times there, Dad. So.
It's a tad surprising, and I'm a little bit too proud right now.
Do you believe that he has never witnessed, he's never watched any of these broadcasts, never saw him on delay, and he's never seen you being interviewed? You've been interviewed now for a couple of years. He had no idea your sister was interviewed.
Well, it's more for my highlight reel, right?
Well, yes, these are things you got to deposit
for that.
Anyway, we have Miss Reese Still, Rose of the Game star. Actually, you were the highest score, 14. Was that right, or was it 16? Do you know how many points you got?
I'm not sure. I don't really count. I just try to.
It was either 14 or 16, so somewhere up there. But anyway, very good.
Yeah, good
so
job, kiddo.
We'll be right back with Addie Glazer as our next Rose of the Game. Welcome back, Grizzly fans, and we're here live at the Grizzly Den where the Lady Grizzlies just defeated the Memorial Crusaders. We're here with our second Rose of the Game, Miss Addie Glazer. Played a great game. I'm going to let my sidekick, Mr. Lee Still, who actually picked you for a rose, ask the first question.
I did. You're an MVP in my eyes. You always have been. I'd like to ask you a little bit, though. Addie, at the beginning of the season, we were coining you with the nickname Dennis Rodman, and you still got that skill. I love it. But we put him in the cage tonight, except for the technical, of course. We saw the fourth quarter. Does Coach have something to do with that?
Like how it was better?
Taming it down?
Yeah. You know, like we, in the locker room during halftime, we just talked about, like, we have to play our game. Like, if we want to win, we have to play our game. We are all good players. We all know how to play clean, and we can't play down to their level. And, you know, we all knew that. We went in the locker room, we knew that, and he agreed, and I think that's what we did. We went out and we were Goffstown.
Did you have prior blood, bad blood with Memorial? It seemed
I have bad blood with everyone. Like, genuinely.
Let's put Rodman back in the cage, okay? We're doing a great job so far.
But no, yeah, I mean, I think one girl, number 11, had some beef with her before.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. You showed a little bit out there.
Yeah.
I think Lee was very surprised at how, I think, chippy the game was, but also how I think it was very intense.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it was just being on this side of the court. Because like I was telling him, I feel this intensity every game. I'm on this roller coaster. And, all right, maybe I'm a fanboy and get into it more than I should. But I think he was a little surprised and got caught up and couldn't figure out why it was quite so emotional. Was there something about this game that makes it more emotional beside the individual rivalries that may exist?
Like for me or for the team?
For the team as a whole.
Well, like we were 2-6, I think, and Bracy told us this is we're halfway through. This is a whole new game series, and we want to win. We want to win, and I think we played really hard. I think it got frustrating with the refs, but we really wanted to win, and we needed to work together. And I think that's where some of the emotion got brought out. Is we're just tired of losing. We really are just tired of losing. We just wanted to win bad, and I think we kind of let that show.
Yep, and it did, and it was successful. And Addie, I will say, I know we've had a lot of road games, but I know you haven't been a Rose every night, but you have played very well. And actually, after the first maybe 3 or 4 games of the season, you've been very good with keeping those emotions down. I don't want you to completely put them in the cage because you as an emotional player, that's you, that's your game. You got to stick with it. But
yeah.
It's great when you're play controlled. And one of the things I asked Reese and stuff like that was that when Addie's on, it's a lot different. And I don't mean just on where you're shooting, but just defensively getting those rebounds. And we talked about that the last time we interviewed you. You just want to take them all in. So that's really good. So anyway, Addie Glazier, Rose of the game. We got one more Rose interview, and then we'll bring in the coach. So thank you very much, Addie. Good job.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome back, Grizzly fans, and we're here live at the Grizzly Den with the third Rose of the game, Miss Taylor Johnson, and Mr. Lee Still will have the first question for you.
T, great job tonight.
Thank you.
Seriously, you're doing fantastic.
Thank you.
You got some fun years ahead of you. Let me ask you a question about the three-point land.
Okay.
When you guys are shooting, do you keep shooting or do you find the zone? You don't find the zone, you stop, you drive, drop fouls instead?
It depends on where we're at. If it's wide open, we take it, but most of the time we majority try to get it to the rim.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, good job tonight.
Thank you.
Great job.
Yeah, Taylor, I've been really impressed with you all season. So I feel like I've watched you grow because I remember watching you in JV and now all of a sudden in varsity, and I think you're taking one of those leadership spots where you're coming in, and I can almost see the confidence happening. I mean, what was your thought process coming into the season? Your goal, obviously your goal is always to be, make varsity and stuff. So what was your goal coming in?
Honestly, my goal was just to get better. I didn't have, I wouldn't say high expectations for myself, but I knew that if I kept working that I could get there, and I think I definitely have improved so much. And I think my teammates definitely helped me with that and just building me to be better and stronger, and that's definitely helped me this season.
Yep. I'm noticing that when you feel good and get into a rhythm, particularly early with the shooting in particular, the confidence seems to be there. And if you hit a couple early buckets, it seems to go good for you. I mean, do you notice that or feel that?
Yeah, it definitely builds my confidence early on when that happens. I get more in a rhythm of wanting to shoot more.
Yep. And you hit a couple threes tonight, so that was good. Lee, do you have another question?
I'll tell you what, I'm so thoroughly impressed with these girls handling the Q&A as they are. Jeez Louise.
These girls
Good
are
for
all
you.
on
the court, off the court. You're something special, kid.
Thank you.
These girls are pros at every level.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
They are. Our job as parents is to make sure that our children have a better chance than us. They're better than us. And let me tell you something, these girls are.
Yep, wow.
I like it.
Absolutely, I agree 100%. But we got to take some credit for that. Yeah, you got 3 good girls. And
that girl, that lady in the pink over there, that battle axe, she deserves all the credit.
Battle axe.
She deserves all the credit.
It'll be awful cold this weekend for him in the doghouse. But anyway, thank you, Grizzly fans, and we're going to come up with the Coach's Corner next. So, Lee Still, Miss Taylor Johnson, Bob Bartolucci. We'll be right back. And Coach's Corner, welcome back, Grizzly fans, and we're here live with Coach Bracy, and I know Lee still has a million questions for you, so I'm going to let him go first with the first one.
I have a few questions.
Go for it. I might have answers.
Great W.
It was a good one. We needed it.
There was a good delta there.
Mm-hmm.
Room for improvement.
Yeah.
Where?
I think execution offensively in half court against the zone. At times we looked like we knew what we were doing. At times our spacing was really bad. Cutting at points offensively. Again, like we get balls to certain spots and then we don't fill where the openings are. Things that we actually like rep a lot of and it doesn't happen. Defensively, we still play too much with our hands. So get where we need to do with our feet. Less foul call there, right? I think rotations on defense in the half court, we were pretty good. I think we need to be quicker in the full court to get to where we wanted to be to take away layups.
I got another question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The Rose that was on prior to you, not my princess, Addie.
Okay.
Addie's one of the more aggressive players I've seen on this court.
No.
And she's come a long way.
She has.
Have you helped her with that?
All of us together work a lot on the mental side of stuff. And I think that's where Addie has struggled at times of like, where do I go next, right? When things don't go my way, how do I recover from that? She's grown a ton. She's grown a ton there. And then in terms of the basketball side, yeah, like skill work all the time, right? But I think for her, a lot of it is, where's my head? If she can keep her head where she needs to be, she becomes a great player. When other people get under her skin, right, that's when she struggles. And you saw it a little bit tonight, I think, at times. But overall, she's been so much better in that realm. So just need to keep moving forward. We had a good talk about that after the game. Like, we don't expect perfection, but we just want growth.
You know, her nickname off the court is Dennis Rodman, right?
Yeah, she should be on the court, too.
She's fantastic.
and to think Dennis Rodman was long done with his career before Addie was even born.
Yeah. She might be more like a Draymond Green at times. I don't know.
Oh, it's not a bad thing calling her Dennis Rodman.
No.
He's by far one of my favorites on the court.
And she does. She's that dirty work player, right? She's going to do the rebounding. She's going to be physical. She's a bit of an enforcer, right? You need a goon in basketball team, not just hockey. So.
Right. That's true. Okay, what I noticed with tonight, I felt was really good that the turnovers were cut down. Is that something that we've been working on? Because you and I
we've been working on it. I mean, every which way, right? And it's like sometimes it's some younger players. Sometimes it's just not handling pressure well in terms of speeding up. But yeah, we've been working on it all year. We've gotten into more specific drills outside of the full court. Just how do we get ourselves to where we need to be? How do we get tougher? How do we control the tempo of the ball? How do we control possession of the ball without turning it over? So I think it's something we need to continue to working on. Both guard play and post play, I think we need a better job of understanding where we can go with the ball, where we can't.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's something we've been working on every day.
And I've thoroughly enjoyed working with my co-host tonight, Mr. Lee Still. But I think, and I don't know if it's just this side of the court or whatever, but I think he was very surprised with the intensity in which this game played.
There's a level of intensity that typically isn't there for a game against Memorial, another 2-X team.
Yep.
So beside it being a little bit chippy, why do you think we had the intensity we did?
I think I got on our girls a little bit at Londonderry. Londonderry is a very good team. Very, very good. But I thought our level effort wasn't where it needed to be. Win or lose, I thought we needed to do better at the small things. That was our challenge. So can we do that? Can we do that for every single game here on out? We've got 9 more.
Mm-hmm.
I think, we can be competitive in a lot of those 9. So if we could put the effort in, if we can play at that level, we're going to have a good end of the season. So we got to continue to stack those days.
Well, you got to feel good about the response because clearly it was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think really top to bottom, and you had a chance to work some people into the lineup who don't normally play, and I really feel pretty much, outside of some blips in the radar, everybody looked pretty good tonight.
No, I thought there was a lot of good. Nobody made me feel like we need you off the court immediately,
Yeah.
And that's like, there's times where if you don't get in a lot, it's hard to get comfortable on the court, It's hard to get thrown in at times. So I think everybody that got put in at times looked like they were comfortable out there. So it was good to see.
I don't disagree. Well, thanks very much, Coach.
You're welcome.
Great game, top to bottom. Thank you, GTV. Thank you guys for all your effort. We appreciate you being there. And Grizzly fans, good night. Welcome back. We'll see you at the next home game. Take care.
You.